Folks, welcome back to the Stoney Ridge Farm. Today, the landscape of the farm will be permanently changed. Well, not so much the farm, but the outdoor kitchen. Today, we're gonna be building out the outdoor kitchen. We're gonna unbox all the gear that we just got back from South Carolina from Stoll Industries, and we're going to install it right here in the outdoor kitchen. I think we have 36 feet of cabinets. Let's get rocking. Thank y'all so much for joining me today on the farm. This is truly an exciting day in the adventure of building the Stoney Ridge Farm. In case you're new to the channel, this is a 150-acre first-generation farm project, and I dreamed of starting my own farm. And I did it with the help of you guys watching here on YouTube, on social media. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you'll enjoy this little construction project. I say little construction project, but this has been in the works for somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 to 5 years. I knew I wanted an outdoor kitchen space, and I knew I wanted something beautiful, a real show place here, the centerpiece of the entire farm. Now, this isn't just for entertaining, this is for farm purposes as well. We'll be able to cook here, we'll be able to clean here, we'll be able to process our chickens here, we'll be able to butcher hogs, we'll be able to use this space as an outdoor recreational and farm area as we continue to build this beautiful farm into something wonderful. Guys, if you like this kind of content, please hit that like button. We're going to show you a little bit of software right now and a little bit of design that went into building this outdoor kitchen. There'll be a link down the video description to the software that we use from Stoll Industries. And along with Stoll Industries, AMD has partnered up with this software, and it's really neat that we could place all the different appliances that we want to place in our kitchen as we design it. So you guys can check out the design software right here. And again, I'll post a link, and there'll be a QR code that you can scan, and you can check out your local dealer as well. I'll post links down the video description to all this. So when I bought this farmland, I knew I wanted to have a nice shop building up here, and I knew I wanted to have a barn dominium home. I wanted my shop to be part of my home, and I wanted something that was unconventional that everybody else didn't have. Building this outdoor kitchen has been an absolute adventure. From cutting trees and accidentally dropping them on my truck, almost, to getting out here, putting the concrete in, and coming out here and constructing the outdoor kitchen itself. This is a timber frame structure. There are no metal fasteners. Everything up here is pegged together with wooden pegs. It's a true timber frame structure, and it's absolutely gorgeous, guys. So once we got the building up, we decided that we wanted to put an archway in the back, and that's where we're putting our outdoor kitchen gear. So we've got a living space and we've got a kitchen, and basically this is called a galley style kitchen. Now, before I did the kitchen, you probably saw in the most recent video, I had to stain the ceiling and the beams that are going to be above the kitchen. That way I didn't drip any or have to work around all this kitchen gear in order to get it all stained and set up to where it's pretty and it's going to last for a long, long time. That took me at least 4 days. It just takes a lot of time when it's just you on a large piece of property like this. Managing the farm is important, and the outdoor kitchen kind of got put on the back burner for a little bit. So let's get these boxes undone, loaded up on the tractor, stuffed into the dumpster, and then we're gonna start moving our kitchen gear around. I've got a map of the way that I designed it. I printed it off, and we're gonna get up here, get this right. I cannot wait to see what this looks like. So while I'm uncrating everything, unboxing everything, I want to bring attention to you guys that this is really, really well packaged. Be sure you're subscribed to the channel and you check out the next video in this series as we finish up building the outdoor kitchen. This is not the last time you're going to see the outdoor kitchen here. We've got one more video as we'll take all of our appliances and get those installed out here in the outdoor kitchen to finalize the build. That was 2 hours, man. Oh my goodness. So I figured out a couple things. This stuff is very, very well packaged, and there's no way I can pick it up on my own. So we'll see you guys in about 2 days when I can get a helper down here to help me move all this stuff into place. I will tell you, we got a couple interesting things. This is the front portion that's gonna go in the front, and then there's another one going in the rear, and this will have a bar top all the way across it. I do like the cabinet height, and there are different options for the height of the cabinet. I'm 6'5", so I want a cabinet that's high that I can work at without having to be bent over or crunched over like that all the time. So a lot easier to stand on a stool than it is to bend over the rest of your life, right? All right, see you guys when I can get some help. It's the next day. Well, it's 4 days later. I got my brother Brian here. You guys might remember Brian from a fencing video we did back 857 years ago. Seems like forever. The farm that you see in the background was Brian's grandpa's farm. So we're buddies after the purchase. He took my money and bought him a new Lexus.
Yep.
Nah, he's rolling in the Corolla. So what we're gonna do here, we've got to set everything in place. Let's give you guys the plan. Everything's unboxed and good to go. I've got a map of how everything goes into place right here. That's the neat thing about Stahl Industries. You can print all this stuff off and it'll show you exactly how it goes, the width of everything, the diameter of everything. The biggest challenge we're gonna have today, well, first we're gonna mock them up. We're gonna set them in place. We've got floor drains in place right here. In case we ever need to clean the floor, we can always rinse off down there. This pipe is our drain pipe for the sink that's gonna go in place, and that's gonna be in this cabinet right here. So we're gonna have to remove a panel and drop it over. That'll be one of the reasons I need Brian. And this must be
That's your sink.
the sink, the backsplash of the sink.
Maybe.
Yeah, something. So still got a little bit of head scratching to do. Got some instruction books. You know, we're men, we don't be looking at no instructions. So we'll start whipping this out and we'll show you guys as we go. We are faced with a dilemma, which is always with every construction project. Evidently some of my measurements must have been off when I ordered this. The sink should be here instead of there. The drain is here. We have figured out that if we move the entire countertop back just a little bit, we'll have our drain pipe right here, which is going to have to come through right there. So we've got to lay out, mark, and cut. We want it to be as close to this side as we possibly can get it, and it has to be big enough. And then we can run our drain all the way through from our sink into here. So we have a cool tool called a nibbler from our friends at Milner Tool Company. I'll post a link to them down in the video description. These guys are great. This tool is called a nibbler, and a nibbler, basically, we just tried it out. It's my first time using a nibbler. Have you guys ever used one? Post a comment. Brian, let's show them how the nibbler works just for fun. The way this thing works, there's a little die cutter right here, and we'll pull the trigger. I guess I'll pull the trigger and you show how it nibbles. You can see we nibbled a section out right there. All right, let's see what that did. So that just nibbles a chunk out. So what we're gonna do is take the nibbler after we drill a hole in and nibble out a chunk. And we've also determined that the size is pretty easy to manage right here because it's about the size of this roll of tape. Okay, so we got 2-inch drain pipe right here. So we'll just lay our tape in right here about where we need to cut. Make sure we're not gonna hit any of the bracketry underneath. And start to nibbling. Brian is a certified forklift operator and maintenance coordinator. We're gonna try this. Oh, it's expensive drilling a hole in this. Daggone Walmart bit. Some good material. Lordy, what is this thing made out of? Am I going the wrong way? Go get a real drill bit. Let's see if this bit works worth a hoot. That's biting. That's why I got the,
They're aluminum.
They are aluminum. Aluminum. Can you bring that other step bit back for me? Once you get a hole in it, it'll bite. Change step bits.
Well, aluminum's gonna gall it up.
Alright, that's big enough to get that head in there. Let's see if that nibbler head will go. Just need a nibbler head to be able to drop down and then get a bite. Okay. I think our hole's gonna be big enough. Yes, sir. I believe we're gonna get it in there. All right, let's try a nibble. Milner Tools in action here. Tight quarters, boys. I don't know if I can. I guess if I get right there. Nibbler, take one. Nope, take two.
It's tight.
It's very tight in here. We're gonna make a mess. It's alright, we'll pretty it up later. It seems to be twisted up in there a little bit. Oh man, this is... Dude, I got a better idea. We're gonna bust out another Milner tool option here. Try to cut this. I think I can just get in there and I'm gonna cut a square hole. I'll come back in and put an escutcheon or beauty ring around that. but I want to make sure that we're cutting this the right way. So this is a 4.5 inch diamond angle cutting blade from Milner Tool. Guys, if you don't know about Milner Tool, these are all lifetime warranty. So if you break it, if you dull it, if there's any problem with it, Milner Tool will take care of you. Actually, their drill bits have a lifetime sharpness guarantee. This does too, I do believe. They did give Stoney Ridge Farmer fans a discount, which is pretty stinking cool. And this is my first time using it here on the farm. I've seen it used at trade shows, but never used one on the farm. So I'm a little excited. I think, let you start this. I'm gonna run and grab a Allen wrench set. What do you think? Is that metric or standard?
That's probably gonna be standard if it's made in America. Yeah, he went to look for Allen wrenches, but there's a Allen wrench in the set.
Is it? And get your finger in there, boy.
He said you'll reach.
Let's see if that's the right size. It don't look like the right size. Is it right?
Yeah.
Brian got the liquor shakes this morning. He ready for a little outdoor kitchen cooking.
Yeah, hot.
It's a little toasty out. We're gonna get it right because we're gonna do it twice. Did I tell you I had a handyman business? That's how I put myself through college. It was called Mr. Fix-It Handyman. And then I was Blue Ridge Handyman when I moved back.
The Blue Ridge Mountains.
The Blue Ridge Handyman Services had me a little S10 pickup with a work truck bed on it. Blew the transmission out of that S10 at least 6 times. 6 times. The transmission's in
You need
those.
a bigger truck.
Evidently so.
It's hauling too much.
I had a Mazda for 4 years and had 300,000 miles on it and never, is that thing tight on there tight? Because we don't want to eat it.
Yeah, buddy.
You got it treaded on there? Got it on tread there.
Have at it.
This is what we're going to use to cut the top off of one of the Honda Elements. We got toys. All right, here we go. Round hole initially, square hole now. One thing I know about these Milner tools, they are stout. One thing I know about DeWalt tools is I am not a fan anymore. Alright, there's one cut. Hey, we'll get it done. Gosh, that stuff, it just takes a big bite, doesn't it? This thing, this is a gutless wonder right here. Let's try it again. I'm about to throw this DeWalt into D garbage. That shouldn't cut like that. That's horrible.
He doesn't really realize, but aluminum golds up and it's harder to cut.
We're gonna get a different cutting wheel as well. I'm honestly not familiar. Probably should do a little research when I got a little more time on these Milner cutting blades, but it does say wear safety goggles, so we've got one thing covered. And I'm curious as to whether the DeWalt is just gutless as it can be and binding up, or whether
It's the aluminum.
it's just that aluminum, it's just that metal. These cabinets are no joke. So this one is diamond cutting wheel, and the other one is angle grinding wheel plus cutting and grinding. So maybe this is a better choice. This is a cutting, straight up cutting wheel. This one sounds beefier, doesn't it? Okay, here we go. One more time, Billy.
I think the term is called cutting it like butter.
That's the right tool. We gotta be careful on that so we don't hit ourselves on it.
Like butter.
That's way more better than the other one would there, right there.
When you got that little corner and you be done. You probably break it off.
Yeah, just do a little something right there. All right.
Where's your trusty file?
I got one. Right here. That's a deburring tool.
I don't know if you would cut it in a fab shop.
That's behind the curtain, like the Wizard of Oz. It'll be all good. All right, up and over. 1, 2, wait. I'm gonna count to 3 lift. Don't lift on 2 now. Come on here, Billy boy. Down, bottom. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm over the hole, go towards you. Down. Down. Okay. That's it. So here's how they connect, guys. There is a hook system with a slot. And then once we get that put together, we'll drop in some self-tapping screws, and that's pretty much it. And then the countertops go on, and I'm a little unsure about how the bar top mounts up. So we'll see that in a second. Me and Brian gonna latch them all together. Once they're together, these just sit. They can be mounted to the floor, but they basically sit here. Once we get it all together, we'll line it up and make sure that this row is perfect. And there are some leveling bolts in here. So we take our leveling bolts and we'll screw that out or in. You can see it's off the ground right now because this slopes towards our drains. So you can level your cabinets once you get it in place if your floor isn't perfect. What do you think, Brian?
Well, just eyeballing it, we're
Pretty good?
pretty close.
So the next step here is to level everything up. We've got countertops that go across here and a bar top that's gonna go out here. We gotta level it up. Before we level it up, we have to make sure we are lined up perfectly the way we need to be here, and the distance between the bottom of this cabinet to the edge of the concrete and the bottom of that cabinet to the edge of the concrete is the same. So these should be identically spaced. So we just got a little bit of head scratching to do as we level everything up and install the countertops. Everything really just screws together with these little screws. So as we latched everything together, you had 2 screws here, 4 screws down there, 2 screws here. Same here, same all the way down. And this little latch system right here makes it really interesting and modular. It's unfortunate that I'm gonna have to do a little finagling plumbing, I guess. I don't even know if we're gonna permanently install this countertop right here because we're gonna have to get way back in there and cut that pipe and match it up with the sink. So we do have a pallet of all of the appliances that are getting ready to go in here. So we've got a refrigerator here, a refrigerator there, and appliances all across right here. So it's gonna be pretty neat. You guys are gonna love it. You're gonna have to stay tuned for the next video to see us install the appliances, but for now, we're gonna get things leveled up and straightened up. Each one of these cabinets has a leveling block in it. You just put your wrench on there and you crank it. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way across here with a 4-foot level. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, they're everywhere. So we make sure that all feet are touching the ground firmly so we don't move, we don't shuffle, and our countertops are fairly level. We kind of want a touch of a slope to the front, but we really honestly want everything to be totally level. You got to be careful when you're throwing your level on because this is going to be higher than that, but this should match up perfectly with that back there, right? So if you're gonna level it, this, I don't think we can level unless we use a smaller level. But if you're touching here and here, should be good. But the thing about it is this is metal, so might be off, but it looks pretty darn level right there, don't it?
Yeah, you want it to slope this way a little bit?
That's...
I mean, just ever so slightly.
Yeah, I think we'll bring this up just a little bit. Let's level side to side first. We can always crank the back up. In other words, let's level this way first. Let's do one plane and then do another plane. You're probably pretty dang close.
You're pretty close.
Okay.
Let me get back there.
Yeah, we're pretty much right on the money.
That one's
Off the ground?
running just a little bit.
Alright.
Now that one, look at it.
Yeah, it's on the ground. This is way off the ground. Okay. That one?
I'm watching this.
Is this one on the ground?
No.
Alright. That it? It's down in there, Brian.
I got little arms.
Alligator arms. You know that smaller people live longer, right? You ain't never seen a 90-year-old 6'5" person.
You know why that is, right?
Why is that?
'Cause we don't bump our head on anything.
Probably is not going to look level because the concrete's not level. And guys, the concrete's not level. It's on purpose. Everything needs to slope. And every piece of concrete that's on this farm, this is designed to slope down the hill. From the middle of this building, it slopes out that way, and out this way. And in this area, all around this drain here, it slopes towards the drain. As we get close to the outside, it slopes away from the building. Just ever so slightly, so water doesn't stand.
Well, that would be it.
179. Yep, 190. Okay, so we're going to be off center just a little bit. This is going to be one of them eyeball jobs, I believe. Go back that way a little bit. A little more. Oop. A little more. There we go. You need to go that way. I think I can just bump it. Hang on. Okay.
Whoa.
Got it? We'll figure it. It ain't but so many pieces, right? Okay. Yeah, looks good. So we gotta get our countertops all screwed together. Pretty simple. I'll show you guys how everything goes together real quick. So our countertops sit up here on top of our counters, and then we have those same self-tappers, and that spider needs to go, but you can see they're lined up right here. There's a tiny hole for the self-tappers to go in. So self-tapper in there to hold that in place, and then there's another one underneath. As we look here, you got two brackets there and another bracket right there, so very simple to get that started. And now our bar top comes with some bracketry, and the bracketry fits under here, and that's what holds your bar top up. So it needs to be level with this section right here. So we'll get a level, straight edge, and put these in place all the way across. There's 7 of them.
Come on.
Okay.
Good.
There.
Come on.
More.
I mean, you want to sit on this couch?
Brian,
What's up?
man. All right, let's do this too. Guys, these are all the appliances from True Flame and AMD. We got our sink, couple fridges right here, a really nice grill that's going to go in place, a 40-inch grill, griddle, all kinds of good stuff. And all that is going to be mounted back here in the back. But you will have to stay tuned for a future video because Brian has said, what time is it?
It's taco time.
It's taco time. Guys, let me know what you think. Again, a huge shout out to Stahl Industries, AMD, and True Flame for helping us out on this build. You know, I've been working with these guys for about 3 years in order to get this process done. If not for Brian, thank you. I would not have been able to accomplish this today. We did have some head scratching moments, but I think this is fantastic. It looks like we already have a resident lizard in place right here. What do y'all think about the kitchen cabinets? This is what it's gonna look like. Bar top right here. How sturdy is that bar top, Brian? Pretty good? No worries, no worries. I built this extra high, did you notice?
Yeah.
So this is like 6 inches higher than normal because I like a good high countertop. It's easier to work on, easier to cut stuff up. What do y'all think?
It's just too narrow to dance on.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll have any Coyote Ugly situations going on up here.
A little narrow for dancing.
I don't know. You might get up there. I might could get up there and do a little dancing. Nah, we'll save that for another day. Thank y'all so much. We'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge Farm Channel. Thank you to Brian. Everybody thank Brian for helping me out. Might be calling him back when we get ready to put that 40-inch grill in. That thing's a monster. So either that or we'll get us an engine puller out here. Thank y'all. We'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge Farm. Woo! Woo! All right. Come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge. 1, 2, wait. I count to 3 lift. Don't lift on 2 now. Come on here, Billy boy.
I have to do a little.
Reach down in there, Brian.
I got little arms.
Alligator arms.
You know why that is, right?
Why is that?
We don't bump our head on anything.
You're a pretty good cameraman, Brian. Where'd you learn how to use your camera? You tell them the story of when I came up to you and I said I did something crazy, bought a bunch of cameras and decided I'm gonna start shooting YouTube videos.
Yep, I remember that. That was a long time ago. Are they aluminum? Well, aluminum's gonna gall it up. A lot of it's got to do with aluminum. He doesn't really realize, but aluminum galls up and it's harder to cut. I'd rather cut stainless than I had aluminum. Aluminum, it don't matter if you go fast or slow, really. It'll gall up on your bits and whatever. It's the aluminum.
It's just that aluminum.
You can see where it's galled up on it a little bit.
Y'all come back now. You hear?